And we're live.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded and heavily edited.
Heavily edited.
Cannot be trusted to be live. Off to a very good start.
Cut in on that. Oh, dude. So I have one because you were driving the Larry and you actually just did it before I. Nicely done. Just plop that in there and then give that thing a little torque. There you go. Falling apart at the seams already.
Do you want this light on, or is the lighting better?
It doesn't really fucking. I mean, you can turn it on if you want.
Hey Alexa, turn on the light. Pretty cool, man.
Hey Alexa, suck my pecker.
It's Alex. It's the dude's voice.
Alex, you're a tease.
I don't know what the fuck that cocksucker is saying.
Alex,
stop listening to my private conversations.
Alex, subscribe to the BLACKTOOth Podcast on YouTube.
My mom's gonna be like, why am I subscribing to these fucking faggots? I don't want to watch this shit. My son talking about jerking off and taking shits. How enlightening. I heard it through the wall for 26 years.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Great content.
Dude. So no, you just you did it when I was waiting in the driveway, and I did it while I was at Wawa. But dude, so what's with everybody hating on fucking people that back into parking spaces?
I saw you giggling while I was backing in, and I was like, what the fuck are you laughing at, Lee?
I was literally fucking like thinking like while I was at Wawa, because I backed, because you know it's like raining and like I have a backup camera, but like my back window fogs up and shit. The last thing I want to do is like back over some fucking old lady trying to get into the fucking Wawa.
It's like mob guys sitting against the wall in a restaurant. Like, I want to be able to fucking go if I gotta go. I'm not looking at someone killing me, but like if I see someone that
shit pops
from
off,
high school, like, and I want to avoid conversation and be a fucking incel faggot, like I need to get in the truck and go.
Yeah, exactly.
My grandpa always actually taught me that, to back into spots, because it's just easier when you leave. You're getting the hard part out of the way first.
Exactly.
Like,
well, I mean? And also better.
I do pull in from time to time.
Better field of vision. Like that's what I always learned. It's like because you have a truck, you have a bigger vehicle, you have a more liability of bumping into shit. It's
Both
like
my side view mirrors don't work, so I'm just fucking kind of eyeballing it.
Yeah, like I just don't understand the fucking hate. There's like there was this like thing. It was I guess a meme, whatever qualifies.
I did see that like a while ago.
Where it's like the chick that was writing like people like how to tell people drive a truck without driving a truck. It's like people who back into parking spaces are.
I do it in my Corolla.
It's like
I literally do it in my tiny fucking commuter car.
I did it in my fucking Cobalt too. Yeah. Like I don't know. It was like I lived in New York. I didn't want to get my fucking shit all dinged up.
I fucking back in motorcycles. Like, I mean,
are you one of those people where you leave your bike like in front of a like if you're just going into like ShopRite or something, you don't like park it on?
Gay. People like park it on the sidewalk there.
Like I've
done it at Walmart, and like I took a picture and then I moved it. Like, you know what I mean?
I thought it was
cool. I just feel like it's more likely to get fucked with if you park it like somewhere weird like that.
Yeah, or like somebody hits it with something, or like
not necessarily a Marmora ShopRite, but Pleasantville Walmart. I was like, I don't want to put this like right in front of the store.
Yeah, have some like dude come out and be like, yo, that's the shit. And just
sit on it, take a dump on it,
get his fudgy fingers all over the handlebar.
And
we're back. No, what were we fucking saying before? Fucking
the back end meme.
No. But you were saying something about the fucking leaving your bike in front of fucking like ShopRite and shit. Dude, so like I think it's cool when you do that with a motorcycle. Like I understand why, because it's like that's a couple $1,000s worth of fucking like machinery, and that's like you're getting on the highway with that thing most likely. So I don't want to see somebody coming up and like touching my shit. Like the same way I wouldn't want somebody coming up and like kicking the wheels on my fucking truck or something.
I feel like it depends on the type of bike. Like my Cruiser, my Honda, my fucking Honda Davidson, the ones that look like fucking motorcycles. I wouldn't park that like up on a curb or something. But like the dirt bike, or like something a little more, I don't know. If it's a strictly street bike, I don't know why, but I wouldn't pull it up on like a curb.
Really? Okay.
But like the dual sport, I would.
I kind of.
But people do it with sport bikes all the time. Yeah, because they like park them in sketchy spots and stuff.
I think that it's like almost like a sign of like, you know, I don't
want to take up a fucking spot.
Yeah, like I don't want to like jam up like the parking lot or the valet or whatever. Like I'm just gonna leave it in the spot.
I kind of enjoy that.
Yeah,
I kind of enjoy taking up an entire fucking spot in a busy parking lot.
Fucking handicap spot. Dude, you should.
I park in the handicap stall, and then I take a dump, and then I go shopping.
I wish you would fucking put the little handicap thing like that you're supposed to hang from your on
take the one out of my grandpa's van.
Yeah, just hang.
I should have taken that. Fuck the inheritance. I need that handicap placard.
But like, I say that because like now the hot move in Avalon is everybody's got those e-bikes, and they fucking park them on the Wawa, and like there was like a picture of the Wawa over over the summer where there was like 60 of those things in the fucking spots, like in front of the wall. And it was like, yo, those aren't even.
Those are bicycles.
I would fucking be walking on top of those right now. I'd be pushing every single one of those over and going, "Fight me, you faggots!" Like I really did turn into Lewis. I got a white sweatshirt.
If I was 15, I would have fucking loved e-bikes. They look like a lot of fun. But as like a motorcycle dork, I'm just like, that is so gay.
Yeah, pre-driver's license, that looks like the shit. But like, you know,
I get it. It's like affordable, and like you fucking don't spend any money on gas, whatever the fuck. But I love the people who are pedaling them like they're exercising, and you're doing 25. Like you're not exercising.
No, you got the assist.
I can see poor man's mode of transport, but like the people who just like ride them like motorcycles, it's like, dude, I'm not even saying go out and get a fucking Gixxer 1000. Like get a Honda Grom. Get something like. I don't like any of the electric shit. I know Teslas are fast as fuck. I would rather drive my Corolla. I don't know why. I like the feel of gas vehicles. Like
I was gonna say, okay,
Teslas
so like,
are sick. I'm not. It's just not me. I'm one of those like I ain't taking my gas vehicle or my guns, boy. Like it's just.
Let's say that like somebody like you won a contest or like the lottery or something like that, and you were offered a free Tesla truck. Like I probably wouldn't even take it. I would just probably like fucking sell it for cash. Like because I like Tesla like in theory, but like I don't really feel the reliability of an electric vehicle. Being conducive to my needs.
We probably sound like idiots, but I'm just old school, where it's like I don't like change, and
I smell the carbon monoxide. I ain't fucking get your blood plumping.
I'm not saying I'm right, or you know what I mean. Like it's just my bias. I don't they have electric dirt bikes, and it's like I wouldn't buy one of those. They sound. I think it's just the sound. If they made them sound like real motors, that'd be cool.
Sounds like a queef.
It's literally like. And it's fast. Like the dude is Travis Pastrana just ripping around a fucking track.
That's pretty cool.
But it literally sounds like. I want to hear.
Like now, I want to go see a fucking live NASCAR event based on that shit you sent me, where it was like the people standing next to the fucking wall, like the barricade. You sent me that video where they're going, like they're ripping on the fucking straightaway at like 225 miles per hour, and the lady like gets fucking blown back. I want to go do that. Like that looks like fun.
NASCAR gets a bad rap. Go to a fucking NASCAR race.
I really want to now.
Like. Not just you specifically, just people in general. Go to a fucking NASCAR race. It is not like, oh, they're making another left turn. These guys are doing 200 fucking miles an hour.
Well, it made my ex-fiance's fucking stories more interesting, having that on in the background, watching everybody give Bubba Wallace the finger. She's fucking telling me a 3-hour
fucking noose on his garage. Remember that?
Yeah,
it was literally just like the string that they tie in a loop to pull. That's on like every fucking garage door. The mayor is Mayor Frank Gilliam. He was sentenced to 30 days in prison.
When was this?
Defrauding a youth basketball club.
That's not beating a broad.
No, there was a Atlantic City mayor arrested assault. Let me Google that.
You having fun, Rock?
Mayor Marty Small.
What the fuck are you doing?
He wants you to pet him.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mayor Gilliam was... this was more recent than Mayor Gilliam one. The other one was... Mayor Marty Small arrested 14 times in the past.
You see this motherfucker trying to hump
humping
me?
you, yeah. I thought he was trying to get a pet.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Can I get my hand back, you little fucking weirdo? Yo, get at it. Just because I'm your color doesn't mean...
I need to do, like, research on this, not on the pod. But I know there was, like, a mayor who, like, punched a stripper or, like, something weird.
I thought you were talking about Marion Barry for a secin', because my uncle and I have had extensive conversations.
2 Atlantic City officials charged with simple assault. November nightclub fight. Knock it off. Now he likes you. Before he's barking at you, now he wants to hump you. Gets excited. It's my buddy, Rockstar. I didn't name him, but Rocco.
Well, did I ever tell you about the dog that I got in college? Oh, I think I talked about this on the pod.
That's pretty gay. What I just looked up was he defrauded a youth basketball team.
I mean, like
what a lame fucking fraud.
It's like not. It's not the worst. Like, I mean, it's like cool. I guess like white collar crime is like cooler than like you got caught like getting a fucking hand job or something like that. Like, you ever notice that like all the fucking public officials that get busted like getting a fucking blowjob?
Oh,
like,
come on, dude.
I'm telling you, he's all fucking tuned up right now.
He's strong too. He's got a good fucking grip. His heart is pounding.
No, don't go for me. No, I got the mic. I'm the host. You can't. Rock. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, chill. Yeah, like whenever you get like a fucking mayor or something like that gets busted like fucking doing some shit. Like Rob Ford, man. Rob Ford's like a fucking legend, and he doesn't get enough fucking credit. Why has there not been a movie made about him that's like
The fucking Toronto crack smoking mayor.
Yeah, like he's the fucking man, and his brother's apparently like a fucking congressman now too, and he's just as fucking off the rails.
I wanted no parts of, what was it, Ron Ford or Rob Ford?
Rob Ford.
I thought he was a fucking retard.
He is.
When I first heard it, like when I first heard about it, like, oh, mayor smoking crack. I was like maybe 17 or 18 when this came out. I was all like, I'm only gonna smoke weed, man. I don't do drugs.
That's
like,
fucking gay.
Yeah, literally, like I was like, that's lame. You just drink a beer and smoke a blunt, man. But I thought it was retarded, and then I saw his interview where he's like, who hasn't had a couple of drinks and smoked a little crack in an alleyway once or twice, boys? And I'm like, this guy's funny as fuck, dude. He's a fucking bro.
Did you hear the one interview?
I may or may not have done drugs.
Yeah. Did you hear the one interview where the fucking...
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he did die. He died a couple years ago. But did you hear the one interview where the lady was like trying to put him on blast? Like before... Or I forget if it was before or during like the crack allegations. They were like trying to accuse him of like some sexual assault or something like that. That he like he claimed he ate some fucking chick out that was like in the like government.
He was begging for it, eh?
Well, no, and then some like fucking really cunty reporter got in his face and like asked him like just point blank like, well, he's coming out of fucking like some shit. Like, Rob, did you actually claim that you went down on Miss So-and-so? And he's like, no, and if you're going to ask correctly. Miss So-and-so said I ate her pussy, and don't worry, I have enough pussy to eat at home. And then just walked off like a fucking G. Like,
I remember that one.
Dude, like, he's
like, don't worry about me, I have enough pussy at home
like,
or something.
Dude, like, that's how fucking politicians should fucking handle shit. Like, just, like,
he's a real guy.
Like, Rizzo, you crumb bum. Like, that guy.
You're a real creep. That guy was definitely mobbed up.
You know, he's corrupt as fuck. Are you kidding me?
He was on the take.
They like had a compound set up, and the fucking city like basically just found a real bullshit reason on it. It was under Rizzo too. Rizzo like was like, yeah, all that shit you guys are doing, we're kicking you the fuck out. So they went in and like busted heads. And on top of that, the guy's name was Johnny Africa. So there's this picture that's like really famous.
You think I am Lee Johnny Africa?
Yeah, dude, I'm dead serious.
Johnny Bananas.
It's like a fucking Joey Diaz bit. It's like, oh, they bombed the cocksucker.
This is
like
so distracting. Dude.
It's like, Jesus fucking.
I can't even like keep a straight face.
I can't either.
He's just like,
I'm trying my hardest.
It's so good because you're just in the zone. I'm
trying.
I keep like peeking down. Dude, this is the funniest backdrop of a podcast. He's just between us humming a pillow for an hour.
So
and getting himself dome ski.
So like yeah, Rizzo kicked all of them out. They moved to a different fucking location, and then they were all resentful. I think there was a lawsuit with the city. The city like goddamn like gave him some money or some Jesus. Oh my fucking god. Buy our merch.
Oh my god.
BLACKTOOth Podcast hoodies.
We should put the hoodie over the pillow.
No, don't. We only have 3 of these things.
Who's the third one for? Jay?
Jay's got one because he was on the podcast. I should have got one for Shep too. Fuck.
My fucking cousin sent me a picture. He works at ShopRite. Dude, he's rocking it up.
Oh my god, get that thing away from me, dude.
Ew, it's like out and he's slurping on it. Dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
My cousin sent me a Snapchat and it was the bathroom wall on ShopRite. It was a BLACKTOOth sticker. It might have been Wawa.
Oh no, that was me. That was me yesterday.
Oh, I know it was you.
Yeah, it was me yesterday.
Know if it was ShopRite or Wawa.
Yeah, it was ShopRite.
Nice.
I was trying to give it to AJ. AJ wasn't there. I went there 3 fucking times in the last 2 days trying to find him, and he's not there.
So give him the spamming on his socials. Probably give us like 4 more followers.
He fucking hit me up on Snapchat and was like,
he wants to be on bad.
He wants to do skits.
We gotta just do it unironically.
What I'm thinking we got to do is instead of ad reads, we need to do a fucking skit for Can Man because I started a business. That's the reason that we have merch. I sponsored the podcast. You're welcome.
It might be a good segue into my ad read if you wanted to do that.
No, I wrote it. I don't want to.
I want to do it.
It's stupid.
I want to do it. I didn't even read it yet though, so it'll be like unfiltered.
Yeah, it's like not good.
Come
I
on,
didn't like punch
it. Did you
it
send it to me?
No, I didn't. I just sent you a picture of what I had written so far. I didn't punch it up or anything. It's just like the Can Man can.
Come on, I want to read that. I want to feel cool.
All right, fine. You want
got
to?
The
You
dog
want to read?
fucking humming the pillow. I think this is a new pillow. My mom is gonna fucking see this. She actually does watch these.
Falls asleep.
She's gonna be. I'm not even gonna tell her. She's just gonna see
fall
this.
Asleep on the
That's
pillow.
my fucking pillow.
Fall asleep on the pillow. All right, and I actually like wrote it too. Like I wrote it script style. Yeah, keep licking your dink. It's fucking fine.
It's like stressful at this.
So
point.
yeah, I gotta like punch it up. Like there's supposed to be like more jokes and shit in it, but like I just kind of got the emphasis.
Am I supposed to like read it like?
Well, yeah, you see how it says. Yeah, you see how it says like host. Yeah. So
ad reads. Can Man. I'm just kidding. Ever heard a podcaster like read the script part?
Pause for laughter.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, Bill Burr did it a couple times.
Pause for humping.
Yeah.
Pause for dog.
All right. The Can Man is here to make your rear less smelly. Is that really?
That's really what I wrote. Oh my god. Hell yeah, dude.
You heard me right.
Yep.
Can Man is open for business and ready to help with all your unsightly, unsavory, and just plain gross dumpster problems. We all know that garbage stinks and can be problematic during the warmer months. Let's be honest, who wants to smell old food scraps, waste, and other repulsive odors emanating from a dumpster, especially your dumpster? Well, the Can Man can help. Our can sanitizing service is available to all and will... these caps are fucking me up.
I know.
Available
like I said,
to all.
Available to all.
Available to all. And will prevent bad odors from coming out of your dumpster, garbage can, or trash receptacle of any shape and size. With our tried and tested 3-step sanitizing process, the Can Man will not only clean your dumpster, but sanitize and deodorize it as well. We not only want to leave you with a clean, fresh-smelling can, we want to make sure it stays that way. With weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and a la carte cleaning services, there is no reason you should have a smelly backside of your home, apartment of any kind. Your home, apartment, or business of any kind.
The pillow. Don't fucking
to set up an appointment with the Can Man, please email what a fucked up email. jscrocco@gmail.com. That's JSCROC0@gmail.com. jscroc0.
Yeah, there you go.
With the title Can Man, means subject, and one of our representatives will reach out immediately to schedule an appointment. You mean you or your fucking dog?
Yeah, me.
That's jscroc0, JSCROC0@gmail.com, titled Can Man for all your dumpster sanitation needs. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. That was fun.
Fucking awesome.
That was fun, dude.
I
always wanted to do that.
That was a good job.
How much do I get paid? A coffee.
Coffee and a sweatshirt.
$2.12.
Jesus Christ, dude. You were fucking... You had to stop
out of breath,
after
dude.
the ad read? Like, you fucking bastard. Holy shit.
I can't wait to tell you about this.
You actually did a really good job on that.
That's fun.
You had an excellent radio voice.
It's fun.
People tell me that at work when I answer the phones because I answer the phone sarcastically.
Normally that type of shit would make me nervous. Like the speech, I kind of like clammed up and went...
Like if it was a real company and not just a drug front, then yeah, like...
It's not a drug front. It's Joe bought a power washer and he's... Dude, he is like... He's pile driving. Just when he's changing positions. Rocky's better at sex than me. I would have been done 20 minutes ago.
It lasts longer than both of us combined.
Literally, dude. This kid's got stamina. Any ladies out there?
Yeah, come fuck Jake's dog.
He's got bigger balls than me. His nutsack is huge.
Dude, his nuts are massive right now. What the fuck?
No, they're always like that. He's got human-sized balls, dude.
Dude, holy shit. I've been actually waiting for an excuse
to... What the fuck?
I've been waiting for an excuse to do this because... Oh, man. Wait, I gotta...
Holy shit. How long's he been going?
Who, Rock?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Like, he's been doing it the entire fucking...
He's a legend.
He's just fucking... He's been fucking... Is he finished yet? Like, or is he still fucking... Is he been finishing along the way? No, just keep... Don't mind me. Like, figure this out. All right, let's see. Jakey Poo...
100% Australian.
Where
Angus is. I don't know about the whole band. I know Angus Young is Australian.
You got that right.
Yeah.
God damn it.
They all
Sydney,
are?
Australia. It says founded in Sydney, Australia by Malcolm and his younger
my best
brother
friend growing
Angus.
Up, Johnny was a fucking big AC/DC fan.
Oh, they were born in Scotland, though. Okay, that might be why they sound like... Because they don't sound Australian.
They're from Scotland? I thought they were from Australia.
It says they were born in Glasgow, Scotland, but...
When did they move to Australia?
I don't know. Probably went... Like, because it said they're fucking a bunch of kids, so...
I think Agnes was from...
Agnes?
Angus?
Angus, yeah.
I didn't want to get it wrong. I got it wrong.
Agnes is Principal Skinner's mom's name, Agnes.
So, speaking of principals, this is a completely different aside, but what is the scandal, if there is one, with the Upper Township superintendent that stepped down?
I don't know. What the fuck? I haven't been paying attention to that shit. What happened there?
Paul Mary stepped down like a month ago.
Oh, shows he diddling.
I want to know. That's really... I wanted to ask that without asking it, but yes.
Oh, okay.
And it was like... The press posted some article the other day. It was like a tense Upper Township hires an interim superintendent or something.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, and I was like, well, what the fuck is so tense? And then our friend's wife works at an Upper Township school, fucking DJ.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or DC at this point. But,
I got you.
Yeah, D works there, and...
Did she have, like...
Tina and her sister asked D, and they were like, yo, what happened with this? And she was like, I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
so
okay.
I'm like, what the fuck is good?
Oh,
like, someone's
man.
got to be able to spill the fucking tea.
Dude, that's
She was like, it's too hot to handle.
Oh, shit,
I was
okay.
like, ooh.
Yeah, dude, like,
I want to know.
What do you put your money on? Do you think it was a diddling thing, or do you think it was like some kind of like he was sleeping with somebody in the? It might be embezzlement. That's a good fucking one.
Could have been a teacher. Two married. He's married. She's married. Could have been an affair.
Like that kind of shit usually.
I wouldn't think it was a kid. Paul Murray didn't strike me as a kid, dude.
I mean, he's also been in that fucking school for fucking ever. Like,
not that Italians can't be diddlers, but
I mean, there's a whole fucking subsect. Yeah, what do you think on this, buddy?
Speaking of diddlers,
yeah, speaking of diddlers,
this is gonna get flagged for like animal porn. You're gonna have to like blur it out.
Fucking smoked the blunt.
He's
humping things. Buy our merch. Jesus Christ, Rob.
It's like going to town.
No,
that's gonna be on a list for having pictures of this on my phone. I don't know why I want to keep lighting this up because I'm like uncomfortably high. And keep looking at it like
tasty weed.
Nah, it's the tobacco.
No, the fucking that scandal's fucking doing. You fucking put your balls on me again, you motherfucker. That scandal's fucking crazy. Like, what do you think like the biggest scandal we lived through was? Because like we had a couple when we were in school, like. Nothing that crazy. I had a couple. Like there was a girl in my grade that slept with a substitute teacher in school, and she had the
biggest one for sure when I was in school was a chick slept with the in-school police officer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking spilled beans on that. I didn't hear that.
You remember Officer Cusack, right? I don't give a fuck about his name. Fuck him.
Was he like the guy
with the gray hair that
sat at the
school? Yeah.
Sat like at the beginning of the like when he walked in.
He was sleeping with confirmed one, but I heard it was two.
Really?
Yeah.
How is he pulling that?
I don't know.
Whipping his fucking gun out or something?
I don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want to even beat up on the chick. Like,
no, nothing.
She's a cool chick.
Nothing against the chicks.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
no, because
but yeah, he was banging, and he was. I don't need to beat around the bush. I don't really give a fuck. This is known shit. He was a beach tag supervisor.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, if you give me some of that punani, you can go home early. Okay. I'll give you the full 8 hours.
Sweet.
I don't think it was a rapey thing like that, but that's how it was portrayed in the papers or whatever.
Because like,
I think they were like not in a relationship, but like they were like allegedly he was like over her house for like dinner and stuff. Like her parents knew or something.
Well, yeah, because there was
I think she was of age, but she was still a student. Some weird shit like that. I don't know the full details. I'm talking out of my fucking ass here, but it's a great fucking rumor.
No,
they sued him for like $220,000.
Wait, the family that took him in and was like having dinner with him and shit sued him?
I only heard that once.
Okay.
So I don't know. The other thing I heard back in the day was her parents went through her phone, saw that what was going on, and then pressed charges, whatever. And then they did sue him after the fact. Yeah.
Okay, so
they got his whole pension.
Well, so the girl that
he actually did a little time in like the county or something. Lost his job, and he like works at Home Depot now.
The girl that I'm talking about
went from 6 figures to like $12 an
Shut
hour.
the fuck up.
$12 an hour, dog.
The girl
that pussy's worth it, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ. You got.
Would you give it? Well, if you were 60, would you give up your pension for some fucking fresh? I don't know. It's kind of creepy banging an 18-year-old, but like.
No, I would.
It's like too young.
Not for.
If I'm 60, I want like. Youngest like 25.
I'm 60. I'm going like 30. Someone that's been around the block just enough to know their body. But
I'm saying youngest, it's not creepy because 16, 25 is still creepy, but 16, 18 is like real creepy.
That's really creepy.
Like 25, it's like
23 maybe. I don't know.
I'd go 25.
25 maybe. I'd say like 25, 30.
25 with an apartment.
Like
25 and doesn't still live at home.
I was gonna say 25 and she's like she's at least got a job where she's paying off her student loans.
We say this shit, but then some like hot 18-year-old big tits just starts fucking rubbing up on you in the broom closet.
That's just it though.
This is how guys fall.
No, but that's just it. Like I've had that because they always tell you don't fucking shit where you eat, and I did that. I remember that time you thought I was gonna kill myself because I sent you that Snapchat after hooking up with a 19-year-old. I was
at least she was of age though.
Yeah. Well, she was 19, but it's like I had this like thing in my head. I was 26 at the time, so I hooked up with her. But like that fucking story was like it was because I thought that it was gonna be not like that. I thought it was gonna be like pornography. Obviously, it wasn't gonna be like porn. But like I thought that she was gonna
hey, step bro, what are you doing with that thing?
No, not like that. Where like it just thought that it was gonna be like like you're interested in doing this. I didn't realize she was gonna have like an existential crisis because she wasn't like mentally capable of like hooking up. She was looking for like a relationship where that was like the relationship was predicated on hooking up as opposed to like hooking up and then then maybe a relationship follows suit if we get that. Like, it was just like she put a lot of emphasis on the hooking up and not a lot of force. Because
well, you weren't trying to date her anyway, probably.
No, exactly, and she like didn't recognize like that
you were just homies that were doing each other a favor.
No, it wasn't like that. She stalked me. Like she stalked me, and I caved. Like that was it.
What do you mean she stalked you?
I went fishing on the beach. This was a chick I worked with. And this is why, like, I think, like, it's stupid if you're and I'm gonna circle back to the chick that I was talking about. I'll finish up that, and then I'll get on to this. But the chick that I know, I thought it was stupid because she had a perfectly fine relationship because she was 18 at the time. She was a senior when we were in high school and had a relationship with this guy who was only, like, I think, like, 22 or something like that. Like, they weren't, it was, like, 4 years, like, not unfathomable apart. And they had known each other from school back when he was in high school and she was a freshman. And she had an older sister that this guy had also been friends with, like, all throughout school and was still friends with outside of school. So, like, she was like, okay, I went to a party one day. I hooked up with this guy, but I've known him for a really long fucking time.
Sorry,
like
I'm sorry. I was
rock over here. Yeah, I know. But yeah, dude, his feet are so far apart.
We have pillows at my house,
and he doesn't do this like this.
I've never seen him hump a pillow.
Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, so no, the chick knew the guy from outside of school, and then he comes to fucking school.
His balls are like bouncing into my arm,
and fucking banged her in the fucking one of the empty classrooms that nobody was in, like between periods, and they saw them on the cameras, and then he gets fired naturally, and she gets taken to fucking jail. And like, you know, a rape kit is because like
so he was how old and she was how old?
She was 18, he was 22, and like, but like she had to get like the rape kit thing done because it's like that's technically statutory because
of the power dynamic.
Yeah, like whatever. It was. I
get where you're coming from. That like, is it a big deal? But I feel like they have to like nip all of those in the bud because like. You just can't have like,
it's a slippery slope. I'm not
There's
saying,
always rumors about like, oh, Miss Martin gets drunk and bangs kids.
God damn it, I have to bleep her name because I got a great story about her.
We talked about it, I think, before on here.
Where she was at Flogging Molly and got thrown up on stage. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. I think we mentioned that earlier.
Because that was the...
There's always those rumors, though. Like,
yeah.
Mr. Bailey's pile driving fucking 8th graders.
So, like, the reason
that wasn't a rumor.
Mr. Molesky's got a peephole in the boys' locker room. Do you remember that rumor?
Who the fuck's Mr. Molesky? That name just sounds like Mr. fucking Molesty.
You didn't have Mr. Molesky in middle school?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he was a gym teacher. He was the gym teacher for the boys, and he had, like, his office.
We didn't separate boys and girls when I was in middle school.
For getting changed?
Oh, for getting changed, yeah.
The fuck? Yeah, he had his, like...
just, like, wide open, dude. I got to change with the girls because I had tits.
I just thought it's like, what the fuck? They made us, like, shower. Like, holy fuck.
They didn't make a shower.
Yeah, they made a shower in middle school. Yeah, so, like, there was this teacher,
No, Mr. never had a shower.
Mr. Molesky, yeah, he had his, like, office in the boys' locker room, and there was, like, two...
Mr. Angelo was the weird one in high school that would be, like, staring at dudes.
What was the short one?
Galani.
Mr. Galani,
he kind of ruled. I hated him at the time, but he's funny as fuck.
Mr. Galani tried to yell at me one time, and you know how short I am, and he was like, he's up to here on. He was just up to here on me. I'm just.
You're like, wow, this is cool.
He's just trying to discipline me, and I'm just like, God damn it, how can I be taller than you?
He's a bad dude.
Is he?
He's a bad dude.
Why do you? What is that? What he say about himself, or is that what Mac?
Nah, he's like a tough dude.
Is he?
I wouldn't want to fuck with him.
Really? Because he could just
hardcore wrestler.
Hold his fucking head.
I don't fuck with wrestlers, dude.
I mean, oh yeah, he is the wrestler.
He'll fold you the fuck up. He's strong as fuck. I see him out there when I was working for the city every day. He's on this weird elliptical bike. He'd be doing like fucking 30 miles on this thing.
He's got
like Rocky at 5 in the morning. Yeah. Nah, he was. When I was like an apathetic teenager, I'd be like, "Oh, this guy is so annoying." Because he would be like, he'd give you a little nickname like Seymour Butts, or like that was Brony, but he would just be like, "Fucking."
Damn, I don't think we've hit a teacher yet that hasn't had a fucking accusation on them.
Galani never did, but Baroni was.
Galani did for my grade. Yeah.
He had an accusation?
No, like somebody said that he was like fucking looking at dudes getting changed. Like, dude, like were there just like not?
I never got any vibe. Yeah, like there was a kid.
He was like there was a kid that was like a wigger. I won't say his name, but he was like a wigger, and he was like 2 grades above me, and he like fucking straight up
fucking stared at me.
Yeah, got like straight up in Galani's face the one time because he was like there was like a fight or like not fight but like arguments going on in there, and he comes in and the kid was just like naked and was like, "Yo, why are you looking at my fucking dick, yo?" And like Glennie's like, I'm not looking at your dick. I'm a fucking teacher. I'm allowed to be here. He's just like got like fucking like
This
big
guy's
with
a
him.
fag, dude.
That's why I said like I didn't like. I guess Glennie like kind of like if he knew he could fucking take this kid, like he could fucking take this kid. But this was like a pretty big fucking like he was a football player.
Glennie doesn't want to fight. He's got a fucking pension. He's an adult.
Like, but like this kid was like somebody
This is
that like
this
I
was real life to us then. But imagine being an adult now and just dealing with these fucking mongoloid teenagers. Like he was probably like, "What the fuck is this kid talking about?" Like,
I
you
don't
know what I
know.
mean?
There
Like,
was a couple of teachers that like truck sticking kids. I do remember.
Mr. Bailey did when I was in kid. That's why I said when I said pile drive, I didn't mean fucking, but he like choke slammed Kevin Day and Mike Adams.
Oh, who was the fucking one fight that was in Sea Hallway? The fucking one that ended up on YouTube, and he fucking came in and fucking truck sticked the kid in the locker. It was black kid and white kid.
Mr. Bailey worked at the middle school.
I think Wally Snow was the kid that was
Mr. Bailey worked at the middle school. I don't know anyone that tackled.
No, in the high school, I think it was like Wally Snow was like squaring off on like someone from Team Tuckahoe.
That was the race war thing.
It might have been that because I was like a senior, junior when that shit was going on. Dude, this kid, I was just like, I was right there. I was coming out of my fucking class in Sea Hallway, and like fucking TV media or whatever, and it was like, you know, that was like that big fucking wide hallway. It was like the fight was going on right in the middle, and two kids were squared off, and then it was like I think Wally Snow and someone were like just fucking locker boxing each other up like kind of near the lockers, and one of the teachers
it was Wally and Ron versus Nick and Matt Franklin.
Yeah, and then one of them, I think it was Matt Franklin, because he got just fucking like it was Matt Franklin was the wrestler, right?
He did wrestle, but he was more of a football dude.
Oh, okay.
But he was pretty tough, dude.
Fucking yoked, right? Yeah. Okay. So one of the teachers just fucking bam right into the fucking locker, like shoulder first.
Punched him in the face.
No,
like
fucking,
damn.
No, just like fucking took him off his feet right into the fucking locker, and I was like, oh god, like that because I heard it, like everybody heard it. It went quiet for a sec, like, but it ended up on YouTube. There was a video of that. There's also a chick fight that ended up on YouTube too.
Craziest fights that I've seen, and I wasn't even there. I was late to school this day, and it actually happened right by my locker.
Can I hit that?
Yeah,
right, cool.
I was actually gonna spark it. It was our buddy Brennan Shepard versus Ty Young, and I'm not gonna say who won or what. I don't fucking even remember the video. When me and B-Shep weren't friends, I was like, "Yo, he got his ass kicked." But like, I actually have to change my stance now. The punch that B-Shep ate was absolutely fucking insane.
Really? He ate one and stayed
up? The
up?
noise that it made. I'm pretty sure it broke his jaw. And the pop that it made, and he didn't even, like, waver. And he was just on and popping. B-Shep is like that. B-Shep is probably...
I want to keep on the subject, but did I show you this shit from the other day when Mark and I were at the fucking casino... Or not at the casino, at the fucking MMA fight?
I have no idda.
Dude, check this out.
Let me just finish that. B-Shep is... He's about his shit. He will fucking fight anyone. Like I don't know. B-Shep's that dude.
No, I
gotta give him props.
I know.
What I'm saying? Like,
but Shep's the one person I would never fucking think of fucking with, because I saw that video the one time of Stu driving by the guy giving him shit about parking his truck in Ocean City,
dude.
and that guy just
B-Shep's
like
king road
that
rage.
guy just was like, I'm like, oh my god, don't know.
I remember one day he texted the group chat and he's like, "Boys, they finally got me. I finally lost one." He explains the story. He fought a father-son like tag team on the side of the road in like Millville or something, and they were both boxers. And then they exchanged numbers afterwards, and were like texting each other like, "Yo, good scrap, fellas." Literally,
good
like
scrap.
They became like boys. I was like, that's the most fucking Bridgeton Millville shit I've ever heard.
So this was after the main event. I'm in the white. You're not probably gonna be able to see me. I'm gonna isolate it for when I do this because it's gonna be the intro this week. But I'm in the middle with my fucking hat on.
Oh, there was like a fight broke out of the fight.
Watch the barricade. I get hit with the fucking barricade in the fucking hip.
There's some like fat dude just throwing down.
Dude, like I'm in the middle of that shit though, just like standing there doing fuck all because I'm like I have.
It's kind of spooky when like.
No, they were all pussies. They were all fucking squared off on each other. And
you might catch a stray fucking bottle.
If they fucking threw something at me, then I'd fucking turn around and throw it back. Like it's like punk show vibes for me, where like if shit pops off, I'm not in the fucking middle of this shit. I'm just gonna sit here and fucking hold my ground.
Normal sized crowd, like bar fight, doesn't really bother me, but like at a show like that, where it's like, is this gonna turn into a fucking stampede or something? You know what I mean? That's what I mean, like at like a concert or something.
I was like completely in my element right there too, and Mark was like, even like, yo, look at you doing absolutely nothing. It's like, because like I know that nobody's squaring up on me. It was one gym fighting another gym, and it wasn't even Mark's gym that was involved in it. His dude lost, and then after the fight, the gym that won started shit with some people in the crowd, and then it just turned into a melee. But like, I'm like standing in the middle. I was like, all these dudes are teeing off on like people that they know. Like, if I get hit with a straight fist, like I don't fucking feel compelled to hit back, and like I'm not going to because none of these dudes are. They're all throwing like these sissy like overhand fucking like I'm gonna grab like like when a hockey fight breaks out, there's like two guys really fucking scrapping, but like everyone else is just kind of like grabbing jersey and like a little sucker punch here and there. It's like that.
When I was the teenager, I was the guy trying to get in the middle of the fight. Now, whenever there's anything breaking out in like men's league, I'm literally like, let's just fucking. I don't want to fight anymore.
But
I'd be the same way in like a bar fight. It's just like, all right, let's pick an enemy and let's just like pretend.
Well, there was this one time in Raleigh. There was a fight that spilled out into the street. That was it was at this bar called Ruby Deluxe, and Ruby Deluxe was on like an avenue. So at like 2:00 in the morning, there was no traffic on this avenue, and we were playing pool, and this kid kept picking up the fucking cue ball off the other table like he was gonna strike my one of my friends. I'm not gonna say who, but he was like pretending like he was feigning like he was gonna pick it up. So him and his brother go over and tell this guy very politely to like quit fucking doing that because like he's gonna get fucking his head caved in if he keeps doing it. So then his friends are like over at the bar. They come over. They're like, why are you talking shit to this guy? And then all of us are also at the other end of the bar, see that going on. So it's like 8 dudes and like 8 dudes kind of just like, what's up? So the bouncer's like, take it outside. We go outside. Everybody's kind of docile, but then this one dude comes back from his car with an asp. Like, one of those collapsible fucking, like, it's like what cops use.
Like a fucking
baton. Like, it's like a telescoping baton.
Beating stick.
Yeah, one of those. Like, so it's like one of those things. He comes back and fucking like throws it out. And we're like, oh, come the fuck on. So like now
those are sketchy. The fucking retractable ones.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was like, I saw that we were about to like get into a fucking fight. So I went and cleared the bar because I had just bought everybody fucking drinks and they're kicking us out. So it was like, paid the fucking tab. This guy's out, like I can see through the fucking door that this guy's starting shit. So I fucking down like 3 fucking shots that I bought for other people and run out there. So now I'm fucking hammered. I immediately get out there and start throwing up everywhere. And then some other guy that was on their side did like, I don't know if he did the same thing, but he was just really drunk too, runs out next to me and boots as well, like on the other side, like on their side. So now it spills out into the fucking street.
Arms.
It spills out into the street. So now it's like 7-on-7. One of our dudes runs to his fucking truck and goes and gets like a fucking hockey stick or something like that.
Oh my God.
And me and this guy are on like a fucking street lamp on either side of the street lamp, just kind of like propped up going like, you good? You good? You want to go get into that? Nah, all right. Like we just kind of like stood there like all fucking sick. And then
these guys are fucking crazy.
Nobody even fucking threw a punch. The fucking Aspen, whatever weapon we chose, was the fucking deterrent. But everybody just kind of fucking scattered because like we were in the middle of the fucking road. But like I just remember like everybody's like squaring up like, well, what's up? Me and this guy are like, you good? I'm good. It's fucking awful. Fuck. In high school though, there was this really funny fight that I got to see. We were getting ready to go to lacrosse, and there was these 2 kids that were on the lacrosse team. One kid's named Dan, one kid's named Joe. It wasn't me, but it was a kid that was on the lacrosse team named Joe. And they got into a fight before we got on the bus and then got in trouble because everybody used to walk down a Tabernacle and then they just call the cops on you and the truancy officer would come over and arrest you.
No, I don't remember.
Oh yeah. So like whenever everybody
I remember like during finals we got to skip or something. Like it was like a study hall period and it was like me, Shep, Stu, Trout, like all these bros, and like we just went to the Tabernacle that like gazebo because we got to skip like the second half of the day, but we still had to wait for the bus home basically. Yeah. And we're all just like hanging out there. Everyone was dipping and like smoking cigs and Black and Milds. It was just a big like tobacco hang. It was pretty lame because like everything was closed for some reason. It might have been midterms or something. Like everything was closed on the boardwalk. Like we literally just like walked around a vacant Ocean City and then like sat at the Tabernacle and like smoked cigs. And we're like, yeah, dude,
it's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. When I was in school, everybody used to go there to scrap. So there was this kid named Dan. And there's this
fuck. I thought you meant just to like hang. My
bad.
No.
No, like they would go there to like fucking throw down, but like they would just fucking you'd be there like one fucking like good fucking tackle
during school.
No, like after school, like while the buses let out. Like so you'd go there, like run down there, settle your beef, and then try and get on.
They would do it right in the parking lot.
People were dumb. They would do it at the Arch, and that was like every time they do. Like it was only like when I was a freshman, there was somebody that got into a scrap at the Arch.
Logan McWigan and Jake Terry fucking threw down in the parking lot.
Like the senior parking lot.
Jake Terry, the one like right in front of the school.
Yeah.
And then Jake Terry like ran, and Logan hopped in his big diesel truck and like peeled out of the parking lot, and like they got away. Like they got suspended, and like they knew who it was, but like
shit, probably
everyone just like scattered like roaches, and like They didn't even chase Logan. They're like, we know where he lives. Like, they knew who the fuck he was. Like,
yeah, like, so Tabernacle called the cops on this one, but there's this kid Dan and there's this kid Joe, and Dan was like not a fighter. Joe like was like
a lover.
He wasn't really a fighter either, but he was a kid that's like he had that kind of like Travis Bickle taxi driver thing going on. I didn't really want to like fucking ever fuck with him. He was a good friend of mine though, so shout out Joe, Joey G. But yeah, he fought this kid Dan, and Dan didn't really know how to fight. He wasn't really coordinated, so he just kind of like, like the kid that watches too much anime and thinks you can throw like fucking karate kicks in a fight, like a street fight. That was that kid.
Trash can.
Yeah, it comes up and starts.
You ever see Trash Can's Instagram?
No, well, yeah. Yeah, I saw Trash Can the other day.
How we doing?
Just anyway.
He literally was
anyway,
doing. He's the anime kid that thinks he can fight. He had like a mop handle on the boardwalk, and he was like, "Fuck
yeah, the fucking Star Wars kid, like that fucking shit." Yeah, so that's this kid, and he just runs up, just starts throwing these like doing like crane kicks that are just not going anywhere. So Joe just like walks it like 2-step. Like right in the fucking jaw, puts him out, like, and he's on his ass.
He's doing the fucking Danielson, like,
he's like doing some kind of
you
fucking
are
crane.
Such a clown to go into the crane kicks in a fight, dude.
Everybody just is like, all right, like there wasn't even like
the one kid that would always be like, I do karate, that like didn't really do karate. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I had one friend that was like a real karate dude, my boy Josh.
Same.
He like went to the fucking national tournament. He was a black belt, all that shit. He actually like got silver in like the Junior Olympics for karate. He's a bad dude. But there was always that one kid that's like, my uncle does kung fu. Like, he showed me moves. Like, you don't know shit, bitch. Like,
well, like, there's like
we're 10 and I weigh 50 pounds more than you. I'm gonna fucking sit on you.
There was this fucking kid that he got beat up by I can't, now this one I really can't say names, but there was a kid in my grade who wasn't like slow or anything. He's actually like really smart. He's like one of those kids where he was like he had some kind of like developmental problems, but like he was like really cognitively like more than there, like whatever it was that he was lacking physically he made up for cognitively. And he was a really good friend of mine. I won't say his name though, but there was this other kid who was just perfectly normal but was a real shit talker and was like a real twerpy like Twinkie skinny kid in high school, and he talked a bunch of shit to my friend, and my friend was like, all right, fuck you, and then they scrapped and the slow kid won. Or not the slow kid, the smart kid won. And it was like everybody was talking fucking shit for like months. Like that kid didn't graduate.
It's the best when an underdog wins a fucking schoolyard fight.
Someone signed his yearbook with that and allegedly threw it out. Like they were like,
you got your ass kicked by Johnson.
Yeah,
like.
heard you got. Remember when you got your ass kicked or whatever? Or like somebody like signed it next to his name, just like LOL. Like it was so fucking funny. And I just remember hearing like rumors that he threw his yearbook out.
You ever get any fights in school?
I
think we talked about it.
Yeah, I got beat up. But I was running my mouth, and I deserved that. I really deserved that. He broke my nose. He broke my nose. No, he. Yeah.
No shit. I had the literal opposite experience.
No,
you fought a black dude and got your nose broken. I fought a black dude and I broke his nose.
Okay, well, no, I was.
It was the only time I ever made my grandma proud.
I had this kid.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with Gary now. Gary's cool, dude. We were cool. Like the next, like we were into high school weight class together. We were fine after that. It wasn't even. We did our community service together and shit. Gary's cool people, but we got in a random fight in the hallway, and my grandmom's racist. Shocker, she's fucking 80, and I think it was like one of the only times I made her proud, as I got in a fight with a black dude and won.
Yeah, I got a fucking. I was running my mouth to this kid, and I didn't like have any fighting prowess. I'm a 5'6" fat boy. Like you remember me in high school. I was like a fucking Michelin man, little.
I wasn't running my mouth at all. I was just staying there, and allegedly I was in front of his locker, and I was just talking to Jan. He just shoved me from behind, and I was like, "Yeah, man, what the fuck?" And he just slugged me in the face. And I hit him like 3 or 4 times. Then like, he was bleeding everywhere. And then I got on top of him and was just hammering his fucking ear and his face, like hammer fisting him. Wasn't getting like great shots, but just really fucking ground and pounding him. And then he got me on my back, and he was trying to get me, and I did the fucking on your back with
the Nate Diaz.
And I literally like put my
kicked
foot on his chest and threw him across the hallway. Like I was like, oh, I'm fucked. Like he like tackled me and got on top of me, and I was like, dude, he's about to pummel me. This kid was he got in a bunch of scraps.
Yeah.
I was nervous as shit, and I kicked him off me, and like I could have dove on him and fucked him up, and I like literally let him stand up, and I was like, you wanted to fucking punch me in the face, like hit me again. And he wouldn't hit me, and this is in front of a crowd of people. I'm like, come on, dude, hit me. Like fucking hit me again. Like you wanted to hit me, come on. And he's bleeding bad, his lip shaking and shit. And like his nose is broken, his fucking eyes are watering, like
yeah.
And you can see the people start coming down the hallway, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta bail. And I literally went, got a little blood on your lip, pussy, and I fucking walked away.
Nice.
Coolest thing I ever did in my life. Coolest thing, hands down, I ever did in my life.
Well, yours
and
was
I'm
the
so
exact...
low self-esteem that I called Timmy and Jan after. I'm like, I won, right? And they're like, he hit you one time, you hit him like 47 times. They're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, but I definitely won, right? And they're like, are you retarded? Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. No, I had the opposite. I fucking got my nose broken in class, and I had to sit there. My teacher wouldn't let me go because the band teacher hated me, so she like made me sit there and cry. Because you know when you
I've never had my nose broken.
Well, dude, like it wasn't like deviated. Like I didn't fucking like I deviated my nose later in life because you can see there's like it sits to like this way kind of, but like it was like all in the front of my nose. So what I was doing was I was with this kid.
Hit in the nose will make me cry. That shit fucking hurts, dude. Basketball to the nose.
So I can eat a punch pretty well. Like we've fucking tussled a couple of times. You know, like I could fucking like I've
depends on where it lands.
Durability to me, but like yeah. So I've eaten punches to the face and been like, "What up?"
The
like
cheek
I said,
isn't too bad.
Like,
it sucks, but like
punk show shit where like somebody will fucking like you'll be behind someone and they'll fucking like be dancing and fucking hit you like with the back of their fist like right on your jaw. I've been hit on the fucking trigger a couple of times and I've just been like, oh, and it fucking like jumps me up, but like I don't fucking retaliate or anything because it's like just a pure coincidence that happens.
Yeah.
They didn't intend to do that. They just I'm short. I'm at their fucking height where that's being thrown. We got like 10 more minutes and we can fucking wrap up. But dude, yeah. So we this kid was fucking in my one class. My friend Sean and I were just running our mouths at him, and Sean was in another class, so it was just me and this kid. And Jerome was like, "Yeah, you want to talk shit? You want to talk shit? All right." And he goes and he puts a ring on. And yeah,
oh shit, that's a dirty move.
And I'm like,
dirty move.
You know what?
He's way bigger.
I was like,
that was unnecessary.
I was like, you know, I was running my mouth, but I didn't think he was gonna hit me with the ring. I thought he was just gonna try and like fucking intimidate me with the ring. But no, he fucking teed off on my fucking face like 3 times and hit me in the gut real hard. But like I could feel like a part of my fucking bone in my nose jingling, and my and you get hit in the face, your face swells up like instantly. So I was like,
why would you fight a big?
I didn't fight. I didn't
square cornrows.
I didn't square up on him. He cornered.
Literal last dude I would want to fight.
He cornered me.
You should have ran.
I know he cornered me, dude. And on top of that, dude, this fucking bitch, fucking band teacher. That's what I'm saying. And like, she can fucking die. Like, her husband died of cancer. I hope she fucking dies of cancer. You fucking cunt. I hope you fuck her. She'd fucking let this shit happen because she knew that he was gonna fucking corner me and do something. She saw it and she wouldn't let me leave the room.
Well, you were running your mouth. She probably didn't like you.
No, I was running my mouth beforehand. She didn't know the situation. She saw this kid come up to me and fucking corner me in the back of the room and then start putting a fucking ring on. And I was like, hey, can I leave? And she's like, nope. And I'm like, okay. So I just stood there.
Just left anyway.
I just stood there and I didn't think he was gonna fucking actually like tee off on me with the ring, but he fucking hit me with he hit me like 3 times in the face and then once real hard in the fucking gut and then just walked off. And then like she pretends like she didn't see it. Clearly, like if you hear fucking like that, like you're gonna fucking know what fucking.
So nothing happened.
She didn't fucking say a thing. She fucking.
You could have went to the principal though.
She didn't fucking even report it. I had to wait till the next class when my fucking nose was all fucked up, and the teacher's like, "What the fuck happened?" I was like, he was in the next class too.
Oh,
and I told him, like I told the next teacher, and the next teacher was like, because it's not like I was like advertising, like, yeah, I just got my ass kicked or whatever. They were like, no, like you got to go to the nurse. She wouldn't let me go to the fucking nurse. Like, fuck her.
She should be arrested or fired.
She's a fake wannabe fucking biker chick, and she hated fucking drummers.
How did she not have her job? Your mom was a lawyer.
No, dude, my mom fucking pieced her up because a couple of years later, she tried to fucking... Like, this was when I was a freshman. No.
My mom pieced her up in the lot, dude. No, damn, Renee is a gangster.
My mom fucking did some gangster shit to her, though, because this lady fucking... Like, I have allergies, and, like, her fucking band room is dusty as fuck because she's a cunt and never fucking cleaned it. But anyway... So, like, I walked in there one day and I started sneezing, like, uncontrollably. And I'm, like, Italian, so I sneeze loud as fuck. And I start sneezing, and she's like, you gotta...
I've never heard that stereotype. I'm Italian, so I'm a loud sneezer.
Everyone on the Italian side of my family... No, dude, my whole fucking Italian side of my family sneezes ridiculously loud. Like, everyone in my family. But anyway, so, dude, like, yeah, I sneezed, like, 4 times when I walked in. She goes, if you sneeze that loud one more time, I'm giving you detention. And I'm like, I can't fucking help an involuntary and then like sneeze. And she's like, okay, detention. And like sent me to the fucking principal's office. So my mom was tight with my guidance counselor. My mom had done legal work for her when she was at Birchmeyer's office. So she knew my guidance counselor from outside of school and had done some kind of legal work. And my guidance counselor was like, hey, Joey's getting in-school suspension and he normally like is never in trouble for anything like this. Like, what the hell happened? She's like, I'll get to the bottom of it.
You might got a drink of water.
Yeah, gotta go back to the drawing board. But yeah, like, so my mom found out what happened and she's like, were you like running your mouth? Were you doing something stupid? I was like, no, I literally walked in and sneezed. I have friends that can corroborate this. Sarah was in the class, my friend Tom was in the class, and like everybody corroborated.
Yeah,
so,
like when you did some dumb shit, so, I would be honest about it. But when I got like wrongfully fucked, like I didn't like. Yeah, you weren't bullshitting. Like, you're like I didn't even fucking do. I sneezed.
So my mom was like, I know we've had like my mom knew damn well about this fucking shit too, about me getting beat up and her doing nothing. So she like she was like, you know what? I'll handle this one. And she like took the morning off from work just so that she could say this one line too. But she took the morning off from work and came into school. The guidance counselor sets up the meeting and she sits down and it's like me, her, and the guidance counselor. And me, her, and the guidance counselor are all sitting there kind of bullshitting. It's very lighthearted, very like, hey, how you been? Good. How you doing? Oh, Christmas is coming up. You know, like just very lighthearted, very jovial. Band teacher comes in. She fucking sits down. Mood changes like to interrogation room. Like, okay, so let's get down to business here. What are you accusing my son of? And she was like, I'm accusing your son of being obnoxious. He's disruptive in class. I can't deal with his disruptiveness. And she's like, from what I understand, my kid just sneezed and you sent him out of class because he sneezed. It's like he's got allergies. Like, you can't hold that against him. It's like something that she's like, well, I feel that he was being emphatic and not trying to prevent himself from sneezing. And my mom just rolled her eyes and goes, listen, lady, my time is worth $120 an hour. I don't know what you make here, but it's not $120 an hour. If I have to come down here one more fucking time, then it's going to be your job. And she just got up and left. And the guidance counselor just like let it fucking happen. And the band teacher never said a fucking word. Like just kind of got up and left. And the guidance counselor and I were like, okay, cool. Like, do I have to go to detention? She's like, probably not, but like just check with her later. And I didn't. Like,
fuck her.
I was like, yeah, like dude, like my mom like called me later too. Was like, did I do good? I was like, you did fucking great. You were like fucking Joe Pesci. Like, I'll fucking break your fucking jaw. Make me pop your fucking eyeball out for fucking Joe J. Scrocker.
Remember the story of we can end on this. Chris DiStefano tells it on a few different podcasts. Chrissy D. Yeah. His dad's kind of a half a wise guy, and he like, I forget if he hit a teacher or he got I think it was another student. He like smashed a fucking chair over another kid's head. Like he like fucked this kid up because I think it was something, he thought his mom had passed away or something, so he was like crying in class. Like, he couldn't get in touch with his mom, something like that. And so he's like crying in class, and some kid's like, what are you, a fucking fag? And he like snapped out and like smashed a fucking chair over the kid's head.
Understandably so.
And they wanted to kick him out of school, and his dad they went into the office with the principal or something, and his dad had like a similar speech, but it was more Joe Pesci-esque. And I'm gonna butcher it, but he was just like, Chrissy, shut the door. Like,
oh shit,
like,
okay.
And he like, you know what I mean? Like, just basically intimidated this guy. He's like, you know what I do? I break people's fucking heads for a living. Like, like the literal Pesci speech. Like, they're gonna put me in jail. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get out of jail. I'm gonna come back. Like, literally just like bullied this guy into letting his kid back. And he's like, all right, Christopher, you can go back to class. Like,
I gotta tell you that like my dad, my dad's like kind of a goofball. My dad did some gangster shit when we were on a ski resort too. I think it's just because it's like all white people on a ski resort. But some kid, like I must have been like 3 or 4 years old. We were in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and this kid was on a snowboard. He must have been like 14, 15. Completely out of control though. And I was little Joey on skis. My dad was skiing behind me, my mom was skiing in front of me, so I was following my mom. This kid tried to cut in between me and my mom and my dad, so just took me the fuck out. I went flying in the air, and he went flying like ass over tea kettle too, wiped out. So my mom turns around, made sure I was okay, because I was like not out cold, but I was like, I had no fucking idea what just happened. I was fine, but this kid, my dad is standing over this guy, and this kid is like, fucked up because he just ran into me. And I just remember this guy kind of like shaking it off and coming to. My dad's like, you can't really like kneel down on skis. He's like laying there. He's like waiting for this guy to kind of like react. And the guy just sees my dad laying there like looking at him, and he starts backing up, like recoiling, like doing that thing where you like plant your board and push backwards. And my dad's just like looking at him, and he starts recoiling, and my dad chases him up the hill a little bit, and the guy goes, ah! And my dad's like, you're lucky I don't have a he's like, you're lucky that I have fucking witnesses right now, or something like that. He's like, you better get the fuck out of here. And like the guy just got up and fucking went. I remember I was like 4 years old. And I remember that clear as day. I was like, damn, that's badass. But like my dad was like, are you okay, Joey? Are you okay? I was like, oh,
come here, my sweet boy.
Yeah, like dude, it was just gangster though, because I've never seen I just remember like being on the ground, like my mom being like, you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, okay. My dad just like chasing this guy. Yeah, like dude, like I mean, you're a dad now too. Like,
bro, when we were in the ER and AC, and there was like these weird crackheads around my kid, I was like blind rage. Like there was one guy like getting into it with the security guard. I'm like, if this guy comes like anywhere near me, like I'm stabbing him in the head, like in the face. Like fucking. I was like, I was like trembling, like I was holding the baby, and I was like, at any second I was gonna be like, take him. Like I was ready just to tackle someone. Like,
that was like when Burr was talking about like even the nurses that were explaining how to take care. Yeah, he's like explaining like I just need to fucking defend this thing. All right, you ready?
What did he say? He was like, I'll literally murder.
Yeah. He was talking on like because he did a phoner when he first had his first kid. He did a phoner to Opie and Jim Norton, and I remember like driving to work in Raleigh listening to it, and he was like, I've been having really fucking weird dreams, and like I had a dream where I wasn't holding the baby, and then I picked the baby up, and like something was wrong with the baby, and then I woke up and realized the baby was okay, but I picked it up and then was just like muttering to myself like, I'll kill every one of these motherfucking doctors. Like, because he was like, you know, you're shot out, like you know, it's like you're sleep deprived and shit.
Insane.
Like, yeah, it's like
the most insane level of sleep torture of your life.
Yeah, like but yeah, we'll end on this. I just thank you for doing the ad read. We don't really have a fucking like way of we don't have a shop or anything. If you're interested in buying a Blacktooth sweatshirt, I think it's going to be either $60 or $65. You can get one of the ones he's wearing. Shit. Or the ones I'm wearing.
Expensive.
These are nice fucking sweatshirts though. Like these are like well made. These aren't something that like I went up to the boardwalk and had made. Like I picked these fucking sweatshirts specifically because I like the sweatshirt. Yeah. Stuff. Like the sweatshirts on their own are like 50,
for a hoodie nowadays, like 50, $60.
There's like $55 for the sweatshirts alone, and they were like you can customize the front and the back for $5 a piece.
We're just selling for cost at that point.
Yeah, dude, we're not turning anything. Just let me know if you want these because I got stickers. I've been sending everybody fucking stickers in the mail. I've been sitting there with envelopes and fucking. I bought a.
How does the QR code work if it's on the back of the sticker?
So
or are they both stickers?
Do you have the sticker? All right, so take your phone.
I know it works, but I'm saying
that's not a sticker. That's the backing. You don't stick the QR code on anything. The philosophy is that here I'm going to be like, hey, you should listen to the Blacktooth podcast. By the way,
I meant for sticker slide purposes. You're not putting these.
No. That's just the backing because I want to be able to hand people that and then be able to be like, here, you should just scan this right now so they can sub like while you're handing them the sticker. That was the philosophy. I thought that was pretty smart.
QR code stickers too.
But I feel like the original plan was I wanted to make the Blacktooth as the Black Lives Matter fucking lawn side.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no, but I got to obviously. Well, that was the jumping off point. But have you seen those things where it's like you go to a fucking place that's got like no indoor seating and it's just a QR code lawn sign? Like I want to get not lawn signs necessarily, but I want to get those like mocked up where it's just the QR code and like maybe like in some stirdier backing and just like leave one somewhere.
That is some good guerrilla marketing.
See what happens. Like,
that'd be cool. I support that.
Yeah, like so you just scan the QR code. If I think I've talked to everybody that I sent stickers to. But yeah, if you're interested in one of the shirts, just fucking hit me up. I'll see what I can do.
jscroc0@gmail.com. Make the subject line Blacktooth hoodie. And yeah, thanks for listening, cocksuckers. I gotta run.
Yeah. All right. Go fuck yourselves.